morning, sir.
Mind filling me up a cup of coffee?
Of course, sir.
Lena Ramos. Breaking news coming from the People's Republic of China. Reports indicate that the Chinese will not step away from Taiwan. The Chinese government has issued a statement saying that there is no rhyme or reason to withdrawing from what they claim to be rightfully Chinese. Taiwanese protesters were brutally put down.
Your coffee will be ready shortly, sir.
It's okay to call me Alex, Dylan.
Experts fear
Understood.
Taiwan will end
Alex.
up much like Hong Kong did and never break free again. The Silicon Valley Initiative enters its 6th year as all the major tech partners convened to discuss how to tackle certain tech and even some non-tech issues. One issue that has been at the forefront of the initiative's discussions.
I think I left something in my room. Just fill up my mug before I get back.
With the
Will
rise of
do,
numerous
Alex.
cyber terrorist groups arising from the financial crash, tech companies say they've been under constant siege. Recommended fixes include allowing tech companies more access to one's electronic devices to identify cyber terrorists. This suggestion has been repeatedly challenged by protesters who claim it infringes on the privacy and freedom of the individual. Other issues discussed included the new Model Ds that are set to hit the market later this year and their replacing of the Model E in certain fields and workplaces, as well as continued negotiations with the federal government.
Hey, Dylan.
Alex?
The EU continues their talks to formalize the unification of their entities in Parliament today. Many countries
This
and
is not
individuals
enough.
have criticized
Now,
the move as a reaction.
I know it's your first day on the job, I get that, but how about this? Let's do this. Don't stop filling up the mug until I tell you it's enough. Understand?
Understood. Alex.
Alright, so pour me some.
With the wars ending, many have called for the migrants to return to Syria. Migrants have been reluctant to do so, however, due to the
Okay, that's good, that's
economic
good.
opportunities in Europe.
Sorry if I came across in a bad way.
It's no problem, Alex. It's what I'm here for.
Cologne and Stockholm. Italy's exit from the EU and their pact with Britain has created fears in Germany and France that the EU is collapsing. The unification of all EU member states will function under one parliament and with one armed force. And now a look
Sir,
at the stock market.
Alex, I found these stack of papers by your office.
Oh, they're not important. Don't worry about that.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Understood. More coffee, Alex?
Oh, I'm okay. Thank you, though.
Of course. Might I advise avoiding Northwest Highway on the way to work today? A fatal crash has caused quite a bit of traffic.
Northbound is slow this morning
no,
due
will
to
do.
construction
Thank you.
with expected
Of course.
delays up to 40 minutes. The Eisenhower has no delays at the moment. If you're used to taking Northwest Highway for your daily commutes, might want to reroute for this morning as a fatal crash with details still unknown.
Alex, the time is now 7:47. Even if you were to leave now, you would still be late by 3 minutes.
I'll be alright, Dylan. Thanks for the heads up, though.
But Alex, you don't want to be nearly as late as you were last week.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I'll get going soon. Could you just get the coffee back to the kitchen?
Of course, Alex.
Thanks.
Oh, Alex, let me help you.
Oh, thank you.
I'll lock the door behind you.
Oh, thank you.
And Alex, if you're late, they'll have every right to rescind your ownership over me.
Yeah. I guess they would.
The EU continues their talks to formalize the unification of their entities in Parliament today. Many countries and individuals have criticized the move as a reactionary measure taken by the EU to confront both the economic and social issues of the continent. One issue that has persisted since its start in the early 2010s is the Syrian migrant crisis. With the wars ending, many have called for the migrants to return to Syria. Migrants have been reluctant to do so, however, due to the economic opportunities in Europe. Tensions have resulted in several riots in major cities such as Paris, Cologne, and Stockholm. Italy's exit from the EU and their pact with Britain has created fears in Germany and France that the EU is collapsing. The unification of all EU member states will function under one parliament and with one armed force.